Ladies and gentlemen, there exists a force, unseen yet powerful, that shapes the destiny of those who dare to believe. The world is shifting, and with it a test of faith arises. Challenges appear not to break us, but to refine the spirit, to separate the timid from the bold. History has shown that those who stand firm in their convictions become the architects of the future. They are not swayed by fear or doubt, but move with unwavering certainty toward their purpose. The trials ahead are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones to greatness. Opportunity hides in adversity. When the storm rages, the determined soul sees beyond the darkness, knowing that faith and persistence forge the unshakable. The masses may waver, but the individual who knows their power is unstoppable. Now is the moment to act, to believe, to rise above. The choice is simple: succumb to fear or claim the victory that awaits those who dare to step forward with absolute certainty. Faith is the invisible force that transforms the impossible into reality. It is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. Without faith, the human mind succumbs to doubt, fear, and hesitation, allowing obstacles to become insurmountable barriers. But with faith, every challenge becomes a stepping stone, every setback a lesson, and every difficulty an opportunity for growth. Throughout history, those who have accomplished the extraordinary were not necessarily the strongest, the wealthiest, or the most intelligent. They were the ones who believed in their vision with unshakable certainty. They refused to accept failure as a final outcome. When the world told them their dreams were impossible, they pressed forward, knowing that faith would carry them where logic and reason alone could not. A person who operates with faith sees beyond what is directly in front of them. They understand that obstacles are not there to stop them, but to test their resolve. Each difficulty presents a choice, either to retreat in fear or to move forward with confidence. Those who lack faith hesitate at the first sign of resistance, but those who possess it march forward, knowing that every challenge is a chance to strengthen their character, sharpen their skills, and refine their purpose. The power of faith lies in its ability to shift perception. A person with faith does not see failure as an endpoint, but as a necessary step towards success. They do not interpret difficulties as punishments, but as invitations to rise higher. What others perceive as setbacks, they see as setups for something greater. When an individual fully embraces faith, their entire outlook on life changes. The same obstacles that once seemed daunting now appear as temporary hurdles that can be overcome with persistence and belief. Every great achievement begins with faith. The inventor who toils away for years without success believes that a breakthrough is coming. The entrepreneur who invests their last dollar into a dream trusts that success is inevitable. The visionary who stands alone, misunderstood and doubted, holds onto their belief even when no one else does. They do not wait for proof before they act. They act first, knowing that the proof will follow. Faith compels action. A person who truly believes in their purpose does not wait for conditions to be perfect. They do not require certainty or guarantees. They take the first step, trusting that the path will reveal itself along the way. This is the difference between those who achieve and those who remain stagnant. The latter wait for external confirmation, while the former create their own reality through unwavering belief. Doubt is the greatest enemy of progress. It whispers that the goal is too far, the effort too great, and the reward too uncertain. It convinces the mind to give up just before the breakthrough. But faith silences doubt. It reminds the individual that the only limits are those they accept. The person who replaces doubt with faith becomes unstoppable, moving forward with an inner knowing that defies logic. The world will always present challenges. Every dream worth pursuing will come with difficulties, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. But none of these can defeat the person who holds fast to their faith. While others falter, they persist. While others surrender to fear, they press on. They understand that obstacles are not dead ends, but stepping stones, each one bringing them closer to their ultimate destination. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, but they are not meant to break the spirit. Instead, they serve as the furnace in which strength, wisdom, and resilience are forged. Those who embrace challenges rather than resist them understand that every difficulty carries within it the seed of growth. The strongest individuals are not those who avoid hardships, but those who rise above them, allowing each trial to shape them into something greater. Many people fear challenges, seeing them as barriers to success. They wish for an easy path, free from struggle, believing that comfort is the key to happiness. Yet history tells a different story. The most successful, influential, and powerful figures have all endured tremendous difficulties. They did not reach their heights by avoiding obstacles, but by using them as stepping stones. The pressure that breaks some people is the same pressure that transforms others into leaders, innovators, and pioneers. A challenge is not a punishment, but an opportunity. When faced with adversity, a person is given a choice to retreat in fear or to push forward and grow. Those who choose to fight, to persist, and to learn from their struggles emerge stronger. Each obstacle overcome adds to their strength. Each failure endured teaches a lesson, and each moment of perseverance refines their character. There is no growth without resistance. Just as muscles grow through the strain of exercise, the human spirit grows through the weight of hardship. The greatest minds of all time did not succeed because life was easy for them. They succeeded because they refused to let their circumstances define them. They understood that every setback was merely a test, a challenge meant to push them beyond their current limits. The self-made individual does not seek an easy road, but welcomes difficulty as a chance to improve. They do not see failure as the end, but as a necessary step on the journey to greatness. The person who understands the value of challenges does not complain when difficulties arise. Instead, they see them as invitations to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. When they face rejection, they do not give up. They refine their approach. When they encounter failure, they do not see it as defeat, but as a lesson. They are not discouraged by obstacles because they know that the struggle is where strength is built. Difficulties reveal character. It is easy to be confident when everything is going well, but true strength is shown when things fall apart. The person who stands firm in the face of hardship, who refuses to surrender, who finds a way forward even when the odds seem impossible, this is the person who is destined for greatness. The world does not reward those who seek comfort and ease. It rewards those who face adversity with determination and perseverance. Some people allow challenges to defeat them, while others use those same challenges as fuel to push harder. The difference between success and failure is not intelligence, luck, or resources. It is the mindset toward adversity. Those who see challenges as opportunities grow stronger with every obstacle, while those who see them as threats become weaker with every setback. The person who masters this truth will never be held back by hardship, no matter how great it may seem. Every difficulty contains within it the potential for transformation. Those who embrace their struggles and use them to refine their skills and character will find themselves stronger than they ever imagined. They will rise above their circumstances, proving that challenges do not break the determined, they build them. Fear is the silent enemy that paralyzes the mind and prevents action. It whispers doubt, magnifies obstacles, and convinces individuals that failure is inevitable. It is the force that stops dreams before they begin, turning potential into regret and ambition into hesitation. Courage, on the other hand, is the weapon that destroys fear. It allows people to move forward despite uncertainty, to take risks even when failure seems likely, and to push through resistance when giving up feels easier. Fear thrives in the unknown. It feeds on hesitation and grows stronger when left unchallenged. The more a person entertains fearful thoughts, the more powerful fear becomes, weaving a web of doubt that holds them back from taking action. But courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to act in spite of it. The person who succeeds in life is not the one who never feels afraid, but the one who refuses to let fear dictate their choices. Many people wait for fear to disappear before they take action. They believe that courage is something that comes before they begin, that they must feel confident before making bold moves. But the truth is that courage is built through action. The moment a person takes the first step, fear begins to weaken. Every step forward strengthens courage, proving that fear is often an illusion created by the mind. The longer fear is avoided, the stronger it becomes. But the moment it is confronted, it begins to lose its power. History is filled with stories of individuals who overcame immense fear to achieve greatness. They faced doubt, ridicule, and uncertainty, but they moved forward anyway. They understood that success is not granted to those who wait for the perfect moment. It is seized by those who dare to act even when conditions are not ideal. The world does not reward hesitation. It rewards those who take bold steps, who dare to move forward even when fear tells them to stop. Fear will always provide reasons to wait. It will say that the timing is wrong, that the risk is too high, that failure is too costly. But those who listen to fear will find themselves standing in the same place, year after year. watching opportunities pass them by. Courage is what separates those who achieve from those who remain stuck. The courageous do not wait for guarantees. They take action, knowing that the only true failure is never trying at all. The mind can be trained to resist fear. Just as muscles grow stronger through resistance, courage grows stronger every time fear is challenged. The more a person acts despite their fear, the less control fear has over them. Each victory, no matter how small, builds confidence and proves that fear is nothing more than an illusion. What once seemed terrifying becomes manageable, and what once felt impossible becomes achievable. Greatness is reserved for those who refuse to be controlled by fear. The person who takes risks, who dares to fail, who pushes forward even when doubt is loudest, this is the person who discovers their true power. Fear will always be present, but it does not have to be in control. The choice is always the same. Surrender to fear or embrace courage and take the first step towards something greater. Adversity is often seen as an unwelcome burden, something to be avoided or feared, yet hidden within every difficulty is an opportunity for growth, strength, and transformation. Those who understand this truth do not run from adversity. They embrace it, knowing that it is the foundation upon which success is built. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is not the presence or absence of hardship, but the ability to see beyond the struggle and recognize the opportunity within. The mind is conditioned to resist discomfort. When faced with challenges, the natural instinct is to retreat, to seek safety, and to avoid difficulty. But those who achieve greatness do not follow this instinct. Instead, they train themselves to look beyond the immediate struggle and ask, what can this teach me? How can I use this to my advantage? This shift in perspective turns obstacles into stepping stones, setbacks into lessons, and failures into opportunities for something greater. Adversity reveals hidden strengths. A person who has never faced hardship will never know their true potential. It is in the face of struggle that the deepest reserves of resilience, creativity, and determination are discovered. When all seems lost, when the path forward is unclear, when everything appears to be falling apart, this is the moment when character is forged. Those who push forward despite uncertainty and resistance emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Many of the most successful individuals in history faced overwhelming adversity before achieving greatness. They did not have an easy path. They faced rejection, failure, and hardship at every turn. But they refused to see these struggles as the end of the road. Instead, they used them as fuel to push harder, to think differently, and to refine their approach. They understood that every challenge was an opportunity in disguise, waiting to be uncovered by those who had the vision to see beyond the present struggle. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Those who seek an easy life free from adversity may avoid hardship in the short term, but they also avoid growth. Without challenges, there is no development. Without resistance, there is no strength. Without struggle, there is no triumph. The greatest achievements are born from the greatest struggles. The most powerful success stories begin with failure, rejection, and hardship. It is only through adversity that true potential is revealed. Adversity is the ultimate teacher. It forces adaptation, innovation, and perseverance. When a person faces obstacles, they are presented with a choice, to give up or to find a way forward. Those who choose the latter become stronger with each challenge. They learn lessons that no classroom can teach, lessons that shape them into leaders, innovators, and visionaries. The ability to thrive in adversity is what separates those who succeed from those who surrender. The key is to change the way adversity is perceived. Instead of seeing difficulty as a roadblock, it must be seen as an opportunity for growth. Instead of viewing failure as a sign to quit, it must be understood as a necessary step on the path to success. Every great accomplishment is preceded by struggle. Every breakthrough comes after persistence in the face of difficulty. Those who rise to the top are not the ones who avoid adversity, but the ones who face it head on, knowing that within every challenge lies the opportunity to become something greater. The bold shape the future while the timid follow. History has always favored those who dare to act, who take risks, who refuse to be confined by fear or uncertainty. The world does not change because of those who wait. It changes because of those who step forward when others hesitate. The difference between those who lead and those who follow is not intelligence, luck, or resources. It is the courage to take decisive action when it matters most. It is the courage to take decisive action when it matters most. The masses often hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or absolute certainty before they move. But those who make a difference understand that perfection is an illusion and certainty is a trap. They know that waiting guarantees nothing but regret. They move forward despite the unknown, trusting that bold action will create the path where none existed before. They are not reckless, but they refuse to be paralyzed by indecision. Every great achievement in history can be traced back to an individual who dared to take a step others were afraid to take. The bold build empires, discover new frontiers, and redefine what is possible. They are the ones who question the status quo, who challenge limitations, who push beyond the ordinary to create something extraordinary. Without them, progress would halt, innovation would die, and the world would remain stagnant. Timidity is the enemy of success. Those who hesitate, who seek only comfort, who wait for guarantees, find themselves left behind. The world moves forward with or without them, and those who refuse to take risks are forced to accept the decisions of the bold. The timid may desire success, but they lack the will to pursue it with relentless determination. They settle for what is given rather than striving for what could be. Fear of failure holds many back, but failure is not the true enemy. The true enemy is inaction. The bold understand that failure is not a sign to quit, but a lesson to learn. Every misstep is a step closer to success. Every setback an opportunity to improve. Those who fear failure more than they fear regret are the ones who shape the world. They know that success is built on persistence, resilience, and the willingness to try again, no matter how many times they stumble. Boldness is not recklessness. It is the ability to make decisions with conviction. It is the willingness to trust oneself even when others doubt. It is the determination to pursue a vision even when it seems impossible. The bold do not seek approval before they act. They act and let their results speak for themselves. They are not afraid to stand alone, to be misunderstood, or to face criticism, because they know that every great achievement was once considered impossible by those who lacked the vision to see beyond the present. The future belongs to those who take action. The timid may dream, but it is the bold who make those dreams reality. Every major breakthrough, every revolutionary idea, every great success began with a person who had the courage to act when others hesitated. The world does not reward hesitation. It rewards decisiveness, persistence, and the ability to move forward despite uncertainty. Those who shape the future are the ones who refuse to wait for permission, who take risks, and who trust that fortune favors those who dare to step forward when it matters most. Trials separate the weak from the strong-willed. Life does not hand out success freely. It tests, refines, and challenges those who seek greatness. Every individual faces moments of struggle, moments where they are forced to choose between giving up and pressing forward. It is in these defining moments that true strength is revealed. Some allow hardship to break them, while others use it as fuel to push harder. The world does not reward weakness. It respects those who endure, those who refuse to back down when faced with adversity. The strong-willed understand that every trial serves a purpose. Challenges are not there to stop them, but to prepare them, to sharpen their skills, and to build their resilience. They do not see obstacles as reasons to quit, but as tests to prove their determination. Weakness is not about lacking strength. It is about lacking resolve. Many people have the ability to succeed, but they lack the willpower to continue when things become difficult. They want results, but they do not want the struggle that comes with them. They give up at the first sign of hardship, convincing themselves that the goal is too far, the effort too great, or the obstacles too overwhelming. The strong-willed, however, understand that nothing of value comes easily. They expect trials, they prepare for them, and when they arrive, they face them head-on. Every great achievement is the result of persistence through trials. The most successful people have all faced failure, rejection, and doubt. They have been told they were not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough. But instead of accepting defeat, they chose to push forward. They refused to let setbacks define them. Where others saw failure, they saw a lesson. Where others stopped, they continued. It is this mindset that separates those who achieve from those who remain stuck. A trial is an opportunity disguised as difficulty. It is a challenge that asks, how badly do you want this? It separates those who are merely interested from those who are truly committed. Many people desire success, but only a few are willing to endure the struggle required to attain it. The strong-willed do not merely wish for success, they fight for it. They embrace the hardships, knowing that every struggle they overcome brings them closer to their goal. The weak allow trials to defeat them, but the strong use them to grow. Each difficulty strengthens their character. Each failure teaches them resilience, and each setback prepares them for the next challenge. They do not crumble under pressure. They rise above it. They do not complain about difficulties. They find solutions. They do not wait for things to get easier. They become stronger. Hardship is a test, and only those with the will to endure will pass. Those who give up when things become difficult will always remain where they are, stuck in a cycle of hesitation and regret. Those who push forward despite exhaustion, despite fear, despite uncertainty will emerge victorious. The path to success is not smooth. It is filled with obstacles, failures, and trials that demand persistence. But those who refuse to quit, who keep going even when everything seems impossible, will find themselves among the few who have turned their dreams into reality. Persistence turns dreams into reality. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the ability to keep going despite obstacles, failures, and setbacks. Dreams are not achieved in moments of comfort and ease. They are forged through relentless effort, through days of struggle, and through the determination to rise every time life knocks you down. Those who give up at the first sign of resistance never see their visions come to life, while those who persist eventually turn their desires into achievements. Every great success story is built on persistence. The world is filled with people who had brilliant ideas, who started strong, who showed promise, but who lacked the perseverance to see things through. They became discouraged when things did not go as planned, when results did not come quickly, when failures stacked up against them. But those who achieve their dreams do not stop when the path becomes difficult. They do not allow temporary defeats to define them. They understand that success is not a straight road. It is filled with twists, turns, and obstacles that test one's commitment. Many believe that failure is the opposite of success, but in truth, failure is a necessary part of the journey. Every setback, every rejection, every closed door is a lesson disguised as disappointment. The most successful individuals in history were not those who avoided failure, but those who refused to let failure stop them. They persisted when others quit. They adjusted their approach, learned from their mistakes, and continued moving forward. Their unwavering commitment to their vision turned impossibilities into achievements. The road to success is often longer than expected. Many people start with enthusiasm, full of excitement for what they want to achieve. But as time passes, as challenges arise, their enthusiasm fades and doubts creep in. They start questioning whether the effort is worth it, whether they are truly capable, whether they should continue or simply give up. This is where persistence becomes the deciding factor. Those who succeed push through these moments of doubt, understanding that temporary struggle is part of the process. They do not allow frustration to turn into surrender. Challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to strengthen you. Persistence builds resilience, sharpens skills, and prepares you for the success that lies ahead. Those who give up miss out on the rewards that come from enduring hardship. They walk away just before the breakthrough, never realizing how close they were, but those who push forward despite exhaustion, discouragement, and difficulties eventually reach their destination. The power of persistence lies in its ability to overcome resistance. When doors are closed, the persistent find another way. When progress is slow, they keep moving. When others doubt them, they remain steadfast. Their commitment to their dreams is stronger than any setback they face. They understand that obstacles are temporary, but the rewards of persistence last forever. Many people want success, but few are willing to endure what it takes to achieve it. They admire those who have accomplished great things, but fail to recognize the years of effort, sacrifice, and persistence behind those achievements. The truth is, anyone who refuses to quit can achieve what they desire. The key is to keep going, to push forward even when results seem invisible, to believe in the process, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Those who persist through difficulties, who refuse to be discouraged by failures, and who keep working toward their goals, no matter how long it takes, will inevitably see their dreams become reality. Faith is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. Without faith, doubt creeps in, fear takes over, and hesitation replaces action. Faith is not just a belief in something greater. It is the unwavering confidence in one's ability to overcome challenges, to pursue persist through struggles, and to achieve the impossible. Those who lack faith are easily swayed by failure, discouraged by obstacles, and quick to surrender when the road becomes difficult. But those who possess faith see beyond the temporary struggles, trusting that their efforts will lead them to success. The world does not always provide immediate evidence that success is near. Many give up because they do not see results fast enough. They plant seeds but lack the patience to wait for them to grow. Faith is what keeps a person moving forward even when progress is not visible. It is the belief that every effort, every setback, and every sacrifice is leading to something greater. Without faith, persistence is impossible because doubt will always find a reason to quit. But with faith, setbacks become lessons, struggles become fuel, and obstacles become stepping stones. Faith is tested in the darkest moments, when everything seems to be falling apart, when failure appears certain, and when the path forward is unclear. This is when faith matters most. Many people are strong when life is easy, but the truly successful are those who hold on to faith even when the odds seem impossible. They understand that success is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged, but for those who refuse to let doubt control their decisions. Faith is not about ignoring reality. It is about believing that reality can be shaped through persistence and action. Doubt is the greatest enemy of success. It begins as a small voice, questioning whether something is possible, and if left unchecked, it grows into fear, hesitation, and eventually inaction. The moment doubt takes over, progress stops. Many talented individuals never achieve their potential because they allow doubt to dictate their choices. They listen to their fears more than their dreams. But those who cultivate faith understand that doubt is an illusion, a test designed to see who is truly committed. They do not wait for conditions to be perfect or for every question to be answered. They take action despite uncertainty, trusting that the way will become clear as they move forward. Faith creates resilience. Those who have faith in themselves and in their journey are not easily shaken by failure. They understand that every great achievement comes with struggles and setbacks. When others quit, they persist. When doors close, they keep searching for another way. When others tell them their dreams are impossible, they refuse to listen. Faith does not remove difficulties, but it gives the strength to overcome them. It provides the endurance to keep moving forward when everything suggests turning back. People often look at successful individuals and assume they had an easy path. They see the rewards but not the struggles, the victories but not the failures. What separates those who succeed from those who do not is not luck, intelligence, or talent. It is faith. It is the willingness to believe in something that is not yet visible, to trust that effort will be rewarded, and to continue forward despite temporary failures. Those who lack faith often start with enthusiasm but quickly fade when results are not immediate. They do not understand that success is a process, not an event. It is built over time through discipline, persistence, and unshakable belief. Faith is the fuel that turns dreams into reality. Every breakthrough, every achievement, every great success began with someone who believed before they had proof. The world is shaped by those who refuse to accept limitations, who trust in their vision, and who continue forward even when circumstances suggest otherwise. Those who lack faith wait for guarantees, while those who possess faith create their own certainty. They do not allow temporary setbacks to define them. They trust in their ability to rise above them. Doubt will always try to find a way in. It will whisper that the effort is too great, that success is unlikely, that failure is too risky. Those who listen to doubt will always find reasons to quit, excuses to delay, and justifications for staying where they are. But those who have faith recognize doubt for what it is, a challenge to be overcome. They do not engage with it, they do not entertain it, and they do not allow it to take root in their minds. Instead, they replace doubt with action, fear with determination, and uncertainty with progress. Faith is a decision. It is the choice to believe in oneself even when others do not. It is the choice to continue moving forward even when success seems distant. It is the choice to trust that hard work, persistence, and resilience will lead to rewards. Every person who has ever achieved something remarkable started with faith. They believed in a future that others could not see. They acted with confidence when others hesitated. They refused to let fear, failure, or temporary defeat dictate their destiny. The journey to success is never straight. It is filled with unexpected challenges, moments of doubt, and times when quitting seems like the easiest option. But those who achieve greatness understand that faith is the bridge between where they are and where they want to be. They know that as long as they continue forward, no matter how slowly, they will eventually reach their destination. Faith does not guarantee an easy path, but it guarantees that every step taken brings them closer to their goal. Those who hold on to faith, who refuse to let doubt control them, and who persist in the face of uncertainty are the ones who ultimately turn their dreams into reality. Courage is the force that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. The world is full of those who dream, those who wish, and those who hope for a better future, but only a few step forward to claim what they desire. Courage is what turns ideas into action, potential into success, and dreams into reality. Without courage, hesitation replaces ambition, and fear dictates decision. Those who lack courage find themselves trapped in a cycle of doubt, watching opportunities pass by, regretting the chances they never took. But those who embrace courage push forward despite uncertainty, knowing that every great achievement begins with a single bold step. Fear is the greatest enemy of progress. It whispers that failure is too risky, that the unknown is too dangerous, that stepping out of comfort will lead to disaster. It convinces people to settle for less, to remain where they are, to avoid risks at all costs. But fear is an illusion, a self-imposed prison that keeps people from reaching their full potential. The only way to defeat fear is to face it. Those who have the courage to confront their fears soon realize that fear is powerless in the presence of action. The moment they step forward, they break free from its grip. Courage is the foundation of every success story. Those who achieve greatness are not those who never felt fear, but those who refuse to let fear stop them. Every great leader, every innovator, every trailblazer has faced moments of doubt, moments where fear tried to convince them to turn back, but instead of retreating, they pressed forward. They understood that fear is a sign of growth, a sign that they are moving beyond their limits, pushing past barriers that once seemed unbreakable. They used fear as a guide, knowing that on the other side of fear lies the life they were meant to live. Many people wait for fear to disappear before they take action, believing that they need to feel completely confident before they can move forward. But confidence does not come before action. It comes as a result of action. The only way to build confidence is to do the things that fear says are impossible. With each step forward, fear loses its power, and confidence grows stronger. The person who dares to act despite fear is the one who builds the kind of courage that can withstand any challenge. Comfort is the enemy of courage. Those who seek only security and familiarity never experience true growth. They remain within the boundaries of what is safe, never testing their limits, never challenging themselves to do more, to be more. But the greatest rewards in life exist outside the comfort zone. Those who have the courage to step beyond what is familiar discover new opportunities, new strengths, and new possibilities that were hidden from them before. They embrace uncertainty, knowing that growth only happens when they are willing to take risks. Courage is not only needed in moments of great decision, it is required every day in small choices that define a person's path. It takes courage to stand up for oneself, to voice an opinion, to take responsibility for one's life. It takes courage to break free from negative influences, to walk away from situations that no longer serve growth, to pursue goals even when others doubt them. The person who builds courage in these small moments develops the strength to face even greater challenges in the future. Failure is not the opposite of courage. It is part of the process. Those who have courage understand that failure is inevitable on the path to success. They do not fear failure because they know that every failure is a lesson, every setback is temporary, and every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. They do not see failure as an end, but as a necessary step toward mastery. Those who fear failure, on the other hand, never take risks, never push themselves, and never realize what they are truly capable of. Doubt is the voice that tries to weaken courage. It questions whether a person is good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. It tries to convince them that they are not ready, that they should wait for a better time, that they should not aim too high. But doubt only has power over those who listen to it. Those who have courage silence doubt with action. They do not wait for the perfect moment, they create it. They do not wait for permission, they take initiative. They do not ask whether they are ready. They begin, and in the process they become ready. Courage is contagious. When one person dares to step forward, others find the strength to do the same. The world needs more people with courage, people who are willing to take risks, who are unafraid to stand up for what is right, who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Those who lead are those who have the courage to move forward even when they are uncertain. They understand that the future belongs to those who are brave enough to shape it. Every person has the ability to develop courage. It is not something that only a few are born with. It is a muscle that grows stronger with use. The more a person challenges their fears, the more their courage expands. The more they step outside their comfort zone, the more they realize that they are capable of more than they ever believed. Those who commit to a life of courage open doors that others never even see. They achieve what others believe is impossible. They experience life to the fullest not because they are fearless, but because they refuse to let fear hold them back. Success belongs to those who take action. The world does not reward those who simply think about their goals, plan endlessly, or wait for the perfect moment. It rewards those who step forward, who move despite uncertainty, who take the first step even when the entire path is not visible. Action is the force that transforms dreams into reality. It separates those who achieve from those who only wish. Many people have ideas, ambitions, and desires, but only a few turn them into something tangible. The difference is action. Procrastination is the enemy of achievement. It disguises itself as preparation, as waiting for the right time, as needing more information. But in reality, it is nothing more than hesitation wrapped in excuses. Those who achieve great things understand that there is never a perfect time to begin. The only way forward is to start now, with whatever resources, knowledge, and skills are available. Waiting accomplishes nothing. Every day spent delaying is a day lost. Taking action builds momentum. The first step is always the hardest, but once taken, it creates movement. Small efforts add up. Each decision to act makes the next step easier. Those who wait for motivation before they act never get started. But those who act, despite doubt, create their own motivation. Progress fuels more progress. A single step forward leads to another, and soon, what once seemed impossible becomes reality. Fear tries to prevent action. It whispers that failure is too great a risk, that effort might be wasted, that rejection is too painful. But fear only holds power over those who stand still. The moment action is taken, fear begins to lose its grip. Those who take action realize that most fears are illusions, that setbacks are temporary, and that the greatest danger is not failure, but inaction. Action breeds clarity. Many people hesitate because they want certainty before they begin. They want guarantees that they will succeed, that everything will go according to plan, that they will not make mistakes. But clarity comes through action, not before it. The only way to truly know what works is to do, to experiment, to take risks. Those who wait for perfect clarity remain stuck in indecision, while those who act learn, adjust, and move forward. Every successful person has faced moments of doubt, moments where they questioned whether they were making the right choice. But instead of allowing hesitation to stop them, they acted anyway. They understood that action is the only way to gain experience, to develop skills, to create opportunities. The greatest lessons come not from thinking, but from doing. Those who take action fail more often, but they also succeed more often. Action creates opportunities. Many people believe that success is about luck, about being in the right place at the right time. But luck is created through movement. The more action taken, the more doors open. Those who sit back waiting for an opportunity to appear remain where they are. But those who take initiative, who seek out possibilities, who create their own chances, find themselves in positions others only dream of. Excuses keep people from action. The belief that conditions must be perfect, that more preparation is needed, that tomorrow will be a better day, these are all lies that keep people from progress. There will always be reasons to delay. Those who succeed do not wait for everything to be in place. They begin where they are, with what they have, and figure out the rest along the way. Action is the great equalizer. It does not matter where a person starts, how much talent they have, or what their background is. The one who takes action will always surpass the one who does not. Hard work, persistence, and effort will always outshine intelligence, luck, and potential that is never used. The world is full of talented individuals who never achieve anything because they never take action. Success is not reserved for the most gifted, the luckiest, or the wealthiest. It is reserved for those who move, who try, who put in the work. It does not come to those who sit back and wait for the right conditions. It comes to those who create their own future through bold and decisive action.